Well, I'd keep the dream alive. Keep the dream alive.
I will. All right.
We've got, here's one that I thought it was just about time for them to talk about.
Oh.
Fable 4.
I want you to have a relationship with your horse. The relationship with your horse is unlike anything we've ever seen before.
But isn't Molyneux all like up in Goddess now?
He's making Goddess.
Yeah, Molyneux has left Lionhead. He is no longer associated with it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Lionhead still exists. They were Fable 3 had a story lead up to a sequel, and the journey is basically Fable 3.5 that's supposed to lead up to a full Fable title.
Our cart is more realistic now. If you you almost feel like you can put your hand on the wood of the cart. And at one point, your cart will get a flat tire, and you'll actually feel for the cart. You'll feel sadness that the cart has a flat tire, and you'll have to go
and grow a tree.
To grow a tree, and then you could make the wood, and then you could fix the flat tire of your cart that you now feel for. And the whole time your horse is there, and you're feeling for the horse. You're trying to make sure the horse is okay. So you'll grow the tree. And you get the wood from is an apple tree. And you get the apples from the tree and you feed the horse as you fix the wheel. It's something you've never experienced in game, and there's lots of games out there, but you've never once in a game experienced fixing fixing your cart and feeding and feeding your horse.
No.
Yeah,
that's my Peter Molyneux impression. Okay, who in their right mind is excited about Fable 4?
Maybe completely wrong, but I think
when you purchase your cart, you'll have to form a relationship with the person you're buying the cart from. You do that by farting, and the more you fart, the lower the price goes. You've never played a game where you feel so connected to your farting, and you feel one with the farting. And if you fart too much, your horse might get annoyed. So you have to go and you have to pet your horse. And we have special gloves. Never in a game have you ever played a game where you wear special gloves, like in my gloves, my game. We've never done this before.
Because the gloves are actually a metaphor. They're a barrier between you and the world.
Right.
Because without the gloves, the harshness of the reality would be too much.
You've never seen gloves, and one thing we're trying to do in the game is you'll be able to remove the gloves. And never before in a game have you been able to remove your gloves. And that's a real turning point in Fable 4. Number 2.
Chicken chaser, are ya? I think this is the game to demonstrate what is possible with the Panta Ray, I think it's called.
Like with the crowds of people and stuff? That stuff?
Panty raids?
Panty raiding? What?
Yeah, panty raid.
Panty raiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the engine, right? Panty raid?
The engine's called Panty Raid.
Yeah.
You can go into your village and you could raid the panties
Never
of all
before
the
have
younger
you
kids.
felt such attachment to women's underwear.
And never before in a video game have you been able to steal panties. And I always thought that we should build a video game where you could steal women's panties. And never before have you ever been able to do this in the game. But now you can in Fable 4.
But not only can you acquire the panties, you can also put them on.
You could put them on. Never before have you been able to put on panties in a video game. I think Peter Molyneux probably wears women's panties under his suits. He seems like the type of guy that would get off on that sort of thing.
You really have those little suspender things. What the fuck are those called, Tara?
What?
Women's
Garters.
Garter belts.
I wear garters. I feel very connected to these cum-stained panties when I wear them. I wear these...
Well, you do recall that he released a game called Curiosity, right?
Oh, what's in the panties? Curiosity, what's in the panties? My penis is in the panties. My cum-stained panties. I want millions of people around the world to poke...
What if that's what was in the cube? It's just a bunch of selfies of Peter Molyneux.
I want 1 million people around the world, millions of people, to be poking at my panties to find out what's inside. Never before in a video game have you been able to poke at my panties. But now you can. You can poke at my cum-stained panties.
Okay. We need to close this out relatively soon.
I wanted a real solid user experience.
Right. Never before.